Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, welcome everyone, welcome my student in this virtual classroom. Welcome again. I'm very glad, I'm very happy to be with you now. The class is for first, secondary stage. Subject is English language. Semester, the second one. The lesson is 2E, broaden your mind, traveler 2. Broaden your mind, and we're in traveler 2. Prepared by Amina Madkhali, presented by me, Usama Al-Awaji. Welcome again. Here we have some goals, we have some objectives. Inshallah, we will cover all these goals. We have here 4, you see. Number 1 is talking about the duration of an action. Durations of an action. So, we're talking about what? Duration. Number 2 is the present perfect simple with 4 since, yet, already. We will also discuss these words. The third one is listen to 3 people talking about living in a foreign country. The last one is practice writing an email. Practice writing an email. So, we will discuss together and learn how to write email. Okay? Email here, E is from electronic email. Not normal. It's electronic email. Okay. Here we go. Question for you, my student, now. As a warming up. Would you like to live abroad? And why? Why not? Would you like to live abroad? Outside means abroad means what here? This word is outside of Saudi Arabia. Would you like to live or no? Okay, so if the answer yes, why? If the answer no, also why? So this is a question for you. Some student says, okay, I would like to go abroad to, for example, for studying, okay, for working. So there are a lot of goals to go abroad. Here in first section in grammar, we have here present perfect simple with 4 since, yet, already. Read the dialogue here. We have 2 lines. Okay. Read the dialogue. When did Fred move to the city? When did Fred move to the city? A. How long have you had this house, Fred? How long have you had this house, Fred? The answer is, I've had it for 2 years since I moved to this city, actually. Okay, so this is a question, and this is the answer, and using what? Present perfect simple. So here 4, we use 4 plus period of time. Period of time, like what? 2 years, 3 years. Period of time, 1 year, for example. Like here, 2 years, a week, 6 months, an hour, 5 minutes. It depends on your what situation. Also, since we use it plus what period? In time. Okay? Period what? Oh, point, sorry. Point in time. Okay? Like Sunday, yesterday, 2 o'clock, last May, last week. Okay? So here, point in time. But for, we use it plus period of time, like 2 years, 1 year, 1 month, and so on. Okay? And next slide here, we have present perfect, also simple. Here, read the following dialogue and complete the rules with the words in the box. Okay? So we have here, okay, before that, we have here a dialogue. A. Andy is a reporter from London and he travels abroad all the time. He has already been to the USA and China, but he hasn't been to France yet. Really? Where is he now? He has gone to New York. He's coming back next Tuesday. So this is the dialogue. Now we will go directly to what? To fill in the spaces here. We have been, we have gone. Okay, the gone is the third form, which is past participle for go, went, gone. Okay, also be here. Be, it depends on the was, aware, and where. Okay, and what? Been. Good. So here, we use what from the box here? Been, gone, already, yet. Use space in affirmative sentence and put it between have, has, and the past participle. What's the answer? Here, use in questions. We use it in questions, negative sentences, and put it at the end of the sentence. Third one, use have, has, space to a place when someone is still at that place. The fourth one, use have or has to a place when someone has retained from that place. So, here and first, we use what? Already for affirmative sentence. I'll put it between have, has, and past participle. Yet, question and negative sentence, and put it at the end of the sentence. Here we use what? Gone. Okay. And the last one, we use what? Been to place when someone has retained from that place. Very nice. Here we go directly to section number 2, which is practice. Complete the dialogue in the present perfect simple of the verbs below and circle the correct answer. You have to what? Write the correct answer. So here we focus. We focus on what? Present perfect simple. First of all, you have to understand the question before answer. Okay? Understand, read the question again to understand. After that, go to your answers. Okay. What's wrong, Dan? Okay, this is Jason. Dan, where's Harry? Jason, he, space, already, yet. We use what here? Fill in the space. After that, you have to circle the correct answer here. You see here? He hasn't returned yet. So we fill in the space with hasn't retained and yet. Then, from where? Where is he? Okay, Johnson says he has gone to the library. Then, but I need the car. I have told him so many times that I need the car on Mondays. Justin, why don't you phone him? Dan, I have already called him 3 times, but there is no answer. So we choose here from this box to fill in the correct answer and fill in the spaces. Also here, we continue. Number 2, we have Mike and Scene. Mike, hey Scene. I space. I haven't seen. Okay, since last year. Okay. I space here. You. Okay. You have to what here? You. We use what? You. Since last year. When did you return from New York? Okay. Scene. In August. Didn't you get my emails? Mike. I haven't checked my emails for a month because we have what? Period of time. Sorry, anyway, let's go for coffee and talk about New York. Scene. Okay. Have you ever been there? No, but I want to go. Good. Go directly to section number 3, which is listening. A. Listen to 3 people talking about living in a foreign country. Match the people with the statements A to D. A, B, C, D. There is one extra statement which you don't need to use it. Okay? So you have to choose just 3 statements. 3 what statements? Okay. Here we have Ryan, we have Jake, we have Phil. Okay? Ryan, Jake, and Phil. So now you have to listen to the third one, and you have to write what? The title or the statement here, okay, next to his or their names. A has improved his Spanish a lot recently. B took a course, but it didn't help. C wants to improve his Spanish to make his job easier. The last one is D. Living in Spain to learn the language. Okay? So you have to transfer the letters here and next to their names. Okay? Ready for that? Ready. Go ahead. So this is the first one. We go to the first one here. Mr. Rian. My brother, I have been there or here for a month now, but the only things I can say in Spanish are everyday experiences like thank you, good morning. Sometimes I feel stupid. People talk to me and I just look at them. Luckily, my brother speaks Spanish very well and he helps, but I can't go anywhere without him. I haven't managed to learn much. So, I have, this is the short form, decided to take a course. I want to speak Spanish well when I leave and go back home. I mean that's why I'm here. Right. This is for Mr. Rian. The second one is for Mr. Jake. Okay. I have been here since last September. The first few months were very hard for me. I found it difficult to understand the professors and I didn't speak to my classmates because I was afraid of making mistakes. My flatmate, Thomas, had the same problem, and we decided to take a course to improve our Spanish. It was a great idea because I've already improved so much that I can read newspapers and books. And I almost never have problems at the university. This is for Mr. Jake. What about here, Mr. Phil? It's an amazing experience. I have been abroad before, but only on holiday. I like the people a lot and I enjoy working as a teacher, but I sometimes have problems with the language. I'm okay when I go out because I can always find someone who speaks English. But I sometimes have problems at work, not with my colleagues. They speak English, but when students don't understand, sometimes I can't explain it in their own language. I wanted to take a language course back home, but I didn't, and now I don't have time. Okay, let's go to our exercise. You have to write here the letter next to their name. Ryan, okay, you see here, for Mr. Ryan, we, okay, choose A or B or C or D. Okay, so we will go back to the slide and listening 3. So, Mr. Ryan with D, Jake with sentence A, Phil with sentence what? Or statement C. Okay, Ryan is living in Spain to learn the language. What about Jake? Has improved his Spanish a lot recently, and Phil he wants to improve his Spanish to make his job easier. Well done, my students. Okay, now we will go to writing, how to write an email correctly. If you'd like to communicate with anybody in the world, if you'd like to apply it, for example, in jobs, or if you would like to send email for your friend or for your teacher, you have to know some rules about that. Okay, this is an example about that. So here we start here. Hello, Abdurrahman. How are things? Sorry, I haven't written for so long, but I have been very busy with university. However, guess what? I have some great news. I'm coming to Sewell for my master's, the King Abdullah University of Science and Technology accepted me. I'm looking forward to it, but I haven't organized things yet, and I am a bit stressed. Luckily, some friends in Saudi Arabia are helping me arrange my accommodation. Anyway, I don't know exactly when I'm coming, but I'm looking forward to seeing you again after all these years. So, what about you? What have you been up to? Do you still study hard like you used to? Well, that's all for now. Write back soon. Yours and Fred. This is the model. This is the exam, how to write an email to your friend, to your job, to your teacher. Okay, this is just an example about that. Okay, so here you have to read again and answer the question in which paragraph from number 1 until number 4. We have 4 paragraphs. You have to write number for this one. So here number 1 says why he is writing. Why? Okay, he is writing. This is the first one. The number 2, give his news. Number 3, ask for Abdurrahman's news. The fourth one is use set phrases to send or to end his emails. Okay, so at the end of email you have to write down some phrases to end and to conclude your emails. Okay, well done. Now, writing here, look at the table below with the phrases. We have here phrases. You see these phrases? Okay, on right side. Okay, Fred has used in his email and complete it with the phrases given. So we have here a lot of phrases. You have to take and transfer these phrases to the schedule here. So we have here greetings, okay, and we have here set phrases for opening paragraph. At the beginning of the paragraph, you can say what? Also set phrases for closing paragraph, how to close your paragraphs in polite way. And here also we have what? Signature endings. Okay, so you can transfer here some phrases and put it in this, or put them in this schedule. Okay, here we start with hello Abdurrahman. This is kind of a greeting. Dear Jamie. Set phrases for opening paragraph. You can say, how are things? Sorry, I haven't written for so long, but thanks for your email. You can transfer from this side. I'm writing to tell you about. Hi, how have you been? We have a lot of expression. You can write it for opening the paragraph. Set phrases for closing paragraph, like, well, that's all for now. Write back soon. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I must go now. Say hi to everyone. This is kind of how to close, how to conclude your paragraph. We have a lot of expression. You can use it, okay? But this is as our an example for that. Signature endings. You can say yours. You can say take care. You can say what? Bye for now. Bye for now. Okay, good. Shall we move to next slide? Okay, so this is the summary for the lesson today. Here, the title is to broaden your mind in Traveler 2, and talking about the duration of an action at present perfect simple with for, since, yet, and already. Also, we listen to 3 people talking about living in foreign or in a foreign country. The last one, practice writing an email and how to write email by using a lot of expression at the end, at the beginning, at the middle, in the middle of the emails. So we have some expression to use in your email. Okay. Thank you, my student. Have a nice day and goodbye. See you soon.